If you're thinking of starting an Etsy shop in 2025 in the new year, or if you're thinking of starting an Etsy shop at all, then this video is for you. I'm going to be listing 6 different Etsy shop ideas. You can start today, low cost, low budget, and you can start making that coins. So first things first, without having to waste too much time, is starting a candle business. If you go on Etsy and then just Google candle business, I would try to do something like that on the side, candle business, just to get an idea of what people are making, how much people are making. You would see that people are making quite a lot from candle businesses. I do know a few candle businesses here on YouTube, and I just binge watch their content. Just like the whole process of mixing and the wax together and then put like the whole ASMR sound. I just like watching their content and I find it very relaxing to watch. And a lot of them sell on Etsy, and they also sell on their website as well. So next thing is an apparel brand. I know this is quite popular, and most times people say it's a saturated niche. There's nothing you're trying to do that is not already saturated, but I think the idea is, how do you put your own spin on it? How do you create something that would be different to what somebody else is creating? How do you put your personality into the brand so people can actually see it and buy into it? How do you make a brand story that people would be emotional about buying? Because I think what I found out these days is that there's a lot of brands that actually sell so much, not because their product is exceptional, but it's more because of the story behind the brand and why the brand started. So I think that's something to actually think about when you're trying to start a business and all of that. So a t-shirt and apparel brand, it is very low cost to start. That's something I am currently doing as well. So just getting a t-shirt, you can get it from wherever you need to get it from. There's so many sites out there. Google is your friend. You can do two things. You can actually get the transfers, so transfers from either somewhere online, or you can actually make the transfers yourself with a Cricut machine or whatever machine you decide to use, or doing sublimation. Totally up to you, whichever path you decide to go with. That's something you can look into. And it's very low cost as well. It doesn't require too much when you're starting. If you're using a heat press, so heat press, I would say the 3 major things you actually need is a heat press, the transfer, the design, the transfer, and then the products you're going to be using on either a sweatshirt, hoodie, or t-shirts. Those 3 are the main things you need when you're starting out, and it does not cost that much to start. Next thing is starting a sticker brand. Again, this is another low cost item to start on Etsy. And the advantage of doing all of this on Etsy is with Etsy, you usually just go on there, create a product. Obviously, for every product you're putting on there, you get you pay 20p for it, but that's all you get to pay, and you can bundle in as much product as you can when you start, and then you can expand the more your shop makes more money. So you can start a sticker business. So either create a sticker yourself, or you can go on Google, check sites where you can either put your design on, and then they can create the sticker and either send it to you, or they can ship it directly to your customer. Totally, whatever option you decide to go for, totally up to you. But that is, creating a sticker business and using Etsy to sell it is definitely a good way, or nice way, to bring in that coins. Next is fragrances and diffusers. Again, another low cost business. You can either go with like glasses to put the diffusers inside, or you can go with the plastic option. Whichever one is better for you. I know everybody's trying to be sustainable these days, and more people would prefer to use glass than to use bottle. So whatever option you decide to go with, totally up to you. Even mixing the fragrances, is it diffuser sticks? I'm not sure what those things are called, the sticks you put inside. So everything, you can start with a very small portion. You get a few pieces just to try it out, to see how people take to it and then can bulk buy it. There's so many ways, so many places you can also get this on. You can either go on Google and check where you can buy all the equipment to use to make it very low cost. You do not need to spend too much when you're starting out, and then you can put all your products on Etsy and try and sell it all that way. So the fifth option is a digital product. Now this is little to no startup cost involved. So with doing a digital product, depending on type of digital product you're trying to use, you can use Canva to create the designs you're trying to go for. I know a lot of people use Procreate as well. I'm not sure how that works, but that's definitely something I want to look into. You can use Canva, you can use the free version. That you don't even have to pay for the pro version to be able to get the ball rolling. And there's so many digital products you can do. I mean, when it comes to digital products, like the options and the ideas are endless. So for trying to sell on Etsy, you can create like pictures, digital products, like pictures where people can actually go print it out themselves and stick it on the wall. You can also do like templates, so like wedding invitation templates, birthday invitation templates, things for kids to draw, like drawing book, all like digital. They would usually just print it out themselves. Like there's so many options you can go with when it comes to digital products. I can put it all on Etsy, and it can just, that's a nice passive income. The only thing you have to do is just get people to know that the brand exists and then just market it that way. So that's the fifth option, selling digital products. And then the last but not the least is a clothing brand. So I've also got a clothing brand which I sell on Etsy, like I said earlier in this video. So just creating your brand, you can either make the clothes yourself or you can outsource it from wherever you want to outsource it from. There's so many options. I know a lot of people would design their products in different countries, either like India or in China or Turkey or Italy. Whichever option you decide to go for, that is totally up to you. The type of brand you're trying to create, the resources that you have available to work with, the fabric or whatever you decide to do. I mean, when you're trying to start a business, there is so much research you're going to do for sure. And there's so much trial and error and samples and things you're going to be doing. So Google is going to be your friend. Google is going to be your friend because you can get all the information you need on Google. You can also like check on it on YouTube. YouTube University is also a place where a lot of people like share ideas behind the scenes, things that they're doing for their brand, or things that's like ways that they've grown the brand, or ways they have improved their processes and everything. So that's definitely something you're going to be doing a lot of research. Unless you're paying for a course where someone is going to hand out all the information to you, which doesn't always happen. You will still have to do some research yourself. You still have to do some trial yourself. So those are 6 things that you can create. You can choose whichever one you want to start with and then just grow it that way. So let me know in the comment section which of the options you think you're going to be starting in the new year, or which option you're going to be starting whenever you decide to start. But don't sit on the idea for too long. You have to keep it moving. Like, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. There's one thing I'm going to say in this video. Do not overthink it. Just get the ball rolling. You figure things as you go, it's almost certain that you're not going to have everything figured out before the brand starts or before you start your business. But one thing is guaranteed, you're going to keep learning. Even though I've been in business for so many years now, every day I'm learning something new. Like, it's going to be a learn on the job type of process. So you're going to keep learning. Don't overthink it. Just get it rolling and see how it goes. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, you pivot, start something else, and just keep it going. Hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video. If you have, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, turn on the bell notifications so when I post any upcoming videos you get notified, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.